We are here with Nikki Smith, an amazing jewellery maker, and we featured Nikki in the first edition of the magazine way back in January last year. But I thought it was time to visit Nikki in her studio and see what she does. Nikki, hello.
Hi, Alan.
Nikki, you make the most amazing jewellery, everything from rings with little villages in them to necklaces. But the pieces that fascinate me are your dragons. How do you make a dragon as a piece of jewellery? Where do you start? What do you do? Can you run us through it?
Sure, I can give you a little rundown. I start with a hard modelling wax, carving wax.
Oh, so you carve it?
I carve it. Every piece that I make is sculpted out of wax. So I start with a plain block of wax and start to carve and shape down till I get the basic shape, and then I start detailing.
Right. And then what happens from there?
Once I'm happy with the finished dragon, it's got to be exactly how I want it in the wax, then I send it to a casting on the mainland.
Must be very nerve-wracking sending something so fine and fragile.
It is. It needs a lot of wadding.
You're packing and wadding and
and
yes,
bubble wrap.
Lots of TLC, I can imagine
Yes.
it would. If somebody comes to you and they would like a castle ring building, you'll sit down with them either in their home or in your studio, and they can tell you what they'd like. You can then draw it up and take it away and start carving.
Yes.
And
Location isn't an issue either. You say in their home or my workshop, which is fine. But most of my commission pieces have been from the mainland or overseas.
right, I see.
Yes.
So it's only a matter of time before we see your work in the National Gallery in Canberra.
Yes, that would be nice.
I'm sure it would. Okay, so people looking at this video, where can they find you? If they want to come to you and say, I'd like a piece of jewellery making, where could they find you?
Sure. There's my website, www.enchanteddesignsjewellery.com.
enchanteddesignsjewellery.com.
Yes.
Excellent.
And through the shop icon on the website will take you to my Etsy page.
Right.
Where you can buy what's available, and it also shows you things that have sold. I've kept up on the page what has sold as a display, if you will, of ideas for people.
Sure.
And a price guide also.
Yes.
So,
You're also at the market, Salamanca, is that right?
I am. I'm at Salamanca most Saturdays. I'm a casual, so it is just a matter of when I get in.
Right, and you're up the Davey Street end?
The Davey Street end, yes. That's where all the casuals are, and that's where the majority of the artisans are.
Right.
Not that the rest of the market isn't worth a walk around.
Of course it is, of course, but obviously this is the place to be, up the end where you are, and sitting right in front of your stall, having a look at your jewellery.
Yes.
Yes, it is pretty stunning. Nikki Smith, thank you very much.
Thanks, Alan.